for stopping by. I'm so glad you're here with me. And for those that are new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to kind of fix up this little corner right here. This is a little dining area right off our kitchen. And I got this table from an estate sale a few months ago. And when I initially got it, these chairs had just like a beige color fabric, and I needed to recover them quickly. So I just had some scrap fabric, and it's just like a light gray, and it's in rough condition. So I'm going to refinish them. I'm also going to remove this red curtain that I've had for way too long. My style has changed a little bit, and so we're going to kind of fix up this corner a little bit, make it look a little bit more warm. I got this tablecloth from Marshall's, and I think I'm going to use this for my new fabric on my chairs. I had put some samples of a variety of different fabrics for people to vote, and I got great reviews. However, when I saw this kind of beat everything. I'm a mom of boys, and as you know, things just happen. Things get dirty, and so I figured this would be the best coverage. It's like a really nice blue with some specks of white, and so I think that'll work the best. And then for my curtain, I'm going to add this nice gray curtain. I got this at IKEA, and it was a really reasonable price. I have very tall ceilings, so I need something that will go from the ceiling to the floor, and I really feel that this is going to work. So I'm excited to get this all started and to get this all cleaned up and ready to go. So just come along with me as I redo this corner. So I removed the cushion off my chair, and this black backing I kept from when I reupholstered the first time, and I just kind of cleaned it up on the end because it looked a little rough. So basically all I'm doing is I'm going to remove all these staples with a flat head screwdriver and some pliers. Now this process is a little tedious and can get kind of, I don't even know, just kind of. So be patient, be kind with your fabric, especially this black piece if you want to reuse it. They also sell them at variety of fabric store. Oh, I just stabbed that in there, but so if you have to replace it, then you can go ahead and do that. The best method I figured out with these pliers is to grab it and twist out. When I initially did this with the first time, there was so many pliers, and I just had to figure out a method that really worked really well. So don't give up, and just because the end results are going to be amazing. As you can see, the staples is probably the most work. It's a lot of a little work on your hands, and my hands get a little sore, but I didn't remove all the staples. The staples that I have are kind of long and thick, and so I probably should have used maybe smaller staples because it would have been easier to kind of remove. However, this is what I have. This is what I'm going to use, and so that's probably the most work. This is the original color, and I'm going to go ahead and leave it on there. This is really just a lot of nastiness. This is just really gross. But some of it is seeped through from water spilling, juice spilling, and so it just kind of seeped through the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it on there just because I really don't want to work and take those staples out. I'm going to go ahead and use the seam, the seam end on this and not cut it right now. I'm going to lay this out and then cut it, but I'm going to see how much I need to go over. That way I'm just cutting what I need and not wasting, because then I can use this for something else. Also, one thing that I'm going to have to take into consideration are these little corner grooves, and so you want to make sure that those are nice and tight and snug. And then once I get it to where I want it, then I'll staple it into place and put it on my chair again. Okay, so I got one done, and I just put it together real quick just so I can show you before and after. This one is looking a little rough. I'm loving the blue. I'm really liking how it is just a different look for me. I can't say that reupholstering is like my absolute favorite, but after the hard work and you see how it looks, it kind of is worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and recover the next 3 chairs and exactly the same way, and I will show you the final results. I got all my chairs done. I'm loving how they turned out. They're beautiful, blue, white. I realized after like the third and fourth one, I had a better system on how I was going to tighten and do the corners, and so it took me about 2.5 hours, and the majority of that was pulling out the staples. And again, like I said earlier, that is not really my favorite part of it. But if you can get past that and you have the right tools, it makes it easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this area, and I'm gonna get my curtain hung, and this should be done. all done. We're all done. And I'm kind of liking the new look. It's a different color. It's a little darker than having the red. But once I get my centerpiece on here, I haven't decided exactly what I want to do with that. I will need to steam these down. I didn't wash them only because the last time I bought curtains and I washed them, they shrunk like half a foot. And it just because I have such tall ceilings and such tall windows, it kind of looks funny. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my iron, has a steamer on it, and I'm going to steam out all the creases. I decided what I wanted to do for my centerpiece, and so I'm going to make this topiary. I'm going to show you in detail how I made it. Something simple, easy to do, and I'm going to give you step by step on how I did it. I've been seeing a lot of olive trees in a variety of different stores I've gone into, and I wanted to make a topiary. So I went to, I think I got this at Michael's, and it was like $2 or something. I also got some at Dollar Store, but they were a little too small for what I wanted to do. Then I got these olive branches from Hobby Lobby. They're like a bunch, 50% off. So I got 2 of those because I kind of wanted it nice and full. And then I'm just going to use a wooden dowel and stick it right in the middle. Now I went ahead and already put my foam inside, and I'm going to just distress this with my plaster Waverly chalk paint from Walmart. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the brown floral tape and wrap the stem. So I'm hoping that this is going to work out the way I want it to. I haven't really done this before, so I'm just kind of put it all together and hoping for the best. So let's get started. These come in a bundle of 3, so I just removed it, and I'm going to just wrap them around this dowel rod, but I want it to be able to adjust it to the size that I want. I'm just going to play around with it until I get to the height that I want. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this the length that it is, and then just put my branches kind of midway, because I want it to be kind of tall. I don't want it to be too short. Once I get it onto exactly one, I can then adjust all these branches. I'm going to do 3 at a time. That way it's not going to move all over the place on me. What you want to do is kind of pull it just a tiny bit and turn it at the same time, because it creates a little bit of a stickiness, and then it's just easier to stay hold on. Okay, so that's 3. Then I'm going to go ahead and add 3 more, and I'm going to kind of adjust it. I'm going to bring this one down a little bit, if you can see it. Bring this one down just a tiny bit. And the good thing about these are wired, so you can adjust them after you get them in place. So this guy seems a little bit big, so what I'm going to do is just cut it out of there and re-tape it out. You probably could just redo the entire thing, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and put some Spanish moss here and go put it out on my table. It's amazing how just a few little things can change the look of a room. And just by changing my seat covers, adding a different color to my window door here, as well as just a simple little topiary that I added to this table, it just makes it feel like it's brand new. Let me know what you think about this video. I love to hear what your thoughts are, what you loved about it, and also what room are you tackling? What room are you gonna challenge yourself and how to upgrade? And you can do it inexpensively. It doesn't have to be expensive. You have to go to a high-end store. You can utilize things in your home. You can change out seat covers or pillows, or just even a curtain can change the whole look. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate all your support. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you in the next video.